And we're here with Jeff and the gang and Yuki again. American Badger. Let's go over that really quick. There's different types of badger, but she's American.
She's an American Badger. Everybody always thinks European and then American Badger. There's a couple different subspecies. But yeah, the Honey Badger, they're a little bit calmer, not quite as vicious as the American Badger. Leave it to the Americans to be vicious and ready to go. But they are mustelids, so they're related to wolverines and mink and otters and those types of animals. The other cool thing about Badger that I think is really neat is they will actually cooperatively hunt with coyotes. And so a lot of times what a coyote will do is a coyote will be the animal that scares the little critter like the ground squirrel into the burrow. Waiting is the badger, and then the badger a lot of times in the burrows will scare prey out of the burrow. Coyote's waiting. So if you're a ground squirrel in Yellowstone National Park, you're in trouble. You don't have much luck out there.
Let's talk a little bit about her build too. It's so interesting. She's so wide and flat, and when you get that front shot of her, it looks like she's going like that.
Yeah, so they got that pancake-like body, and they actually have a lot of extra fur, a lot of extra fat on them that actually helps from predators. When a predator comes in to grab them, they grab a lot of that fur first, and that gives her time then to turn around, show those snarly teeth that she has, and of course those claws to keep her safe. So there is a reason for that extra wide body there, and it's actually protection, which is pretty cool.
Well, and Yuki looks pretty mellow here, eating whipped cream today and all of this. But I mean, it took a lot just to be able to bring Yuki in today and do this.
Yeah, exactly right. And so as you know, we came here a couple days, and thank you to you guys to letting us come into the studio to do some training. So both of these two could come in here with Uki and they give her the Yuki. Sorry, I say Uki all the time. These two get mad at me. Anyway, yeah, a lot of training goes into it just so she can get familiar with the space.
And Rob, I'm so impressed. I've been watching you guys over the past couple days. She's like your baby. So I want to put you on the spot here and ask, does she ever intimidate you? Because there's times when my cats hiss at me and I'm like, oh, all right. So do you ever get afraid of Yuki?
There is times when she gets really upset or whatnot. I just kind of give her some space. I back up and let her calm down, let her do her thing.
And the guys are thinking right now, like an angry wife, right?
Nobody wanted to say it because I don't want the phone calls.
You're the only one up here that can say
that.
Yeah.
You're the only one allowed to.
And Amanda, you're kind of dealing out the treats this morning too. Talk about the importance of that and getting her to cooperate with you guys.
The treats are basically reinforcement. So we're reinforcing her for being behaved. And so anytime you train any animal, you want some kind of reinforcement. Like dogs sometimes like toys.
Exactly. Yeah.
Whipped cream.
And I noticed you even do the clicker training just like you would with the dog.
Yep, just like you would. Some people like the whistle, some people like the clicker. We use the clicker with her.
The great thing about whipped cream is it works for everything. Tigers, bears, kids, it works for them all. Which is awesome. The keepers, news anchors, it's great.
Well, guys, thank you so much for being here this morning. And Yuki, thank you for being such a great, memorable guest, too. We really appreciate it. Awesome. And you can check her out at ZooMontana, over where the beavers used to be
the new beaver exhibit. And fair warning, she does dig a lot, so a lot of times she's underground. So just keep that in mind.
Underground. And thanks for cleaning the floor, too, Yuki. We appreciate it. We'll be right back after this break.